Sketches of Life. This sketch is entitled Gift Receipt Interrogation. Scene takes place at a coffee shop called Coffee World, or some other bland international corporate name. This is a corporate chain. There's a handful of people in line for the morning rush. First customer orders a large black coffee. He hands the barista his debit card. She gives it back to him after swiping it, and then waits for the receipt to print. Then she pulls off the receipt from the printer, circles something on it with a marker, and then says to the customer, "Thank you, sir. Just to let you know, if you go to our website and take an online survey, you'll be entered into a drawing for a chance to win $1,000 or free coffee or a lifetime supply of free coffee." Customer then says, "Really? Well, what kinds of questions do I have to answer?" The barista says, "Well, just questions about Coffee World." Customer says, "But what if I get coffee at other places? Will they ask me about that?" The barista says, "I don't know. I don't imagine that they do." First customer then says, "Will they ask me any personal information? Will they want my phone number or social security number?" Barista replies, "I don't think so." First customer then says, "You mean you haven't taken the survey?" Barista is thrown off by the question. After hesitating, says, "No, not yet." First customer says, "Well, when are you going to take the survey?" The barista says, "I'm not a customer. I'm not supposed to take the survey at any time." Second customer, who's waiting in line behind and getting very, very irritated, tries to interrupt by saying, "Come on, we're in a hurry." First customer says, "So what about this contest? Where's the drawing take place?" The barista says, "I don't know." Customer then says, "Is it kind of like one of those lotto shows where they put the big balls into the hopper and then spit them out?" Barista says, "Sir, I really don't know. I'm sorry, but I have customers waiting behind you and they need to order their drinks. This is our morning rush." First customer then says, "But if I'm going to invest all of this time in answering Coffee World's questions, I want to be prepared." The barista responds, "Sir, it's just an online survey. Plenty of companies offer them. You could have finished the survey in the time you've taken to ask me all these questions." Second customer, again interrupting, says, "Just take the damn survey. Some of us are waiting." First customer turns around and asks the second customer, "Have you taken the survey?" The second customer says, "Yeah, it took like 5 seconds." First customer says, "Really? Did you do it at work?" Second customer says, "Yeah, I just went online, clicked through a few answers, and was done." First customer, "And your job doesn't restrict internet access? Where do you work?" Second customer says, "None of your damn business." First customer then says, "Well, I wish they'd let us do that at my job. And so, did you win the drawing?" Waiting customer then says, "I don't think so." First customer says, "If you did, would you take the money or the coffee?" "Probably the coffee. Wait, what the hell am I talking to you for? Get out of my way." First customer then turns around and talks to the barista again and says, "This is not over. When I come in tomorrow, I'm going to have more questions about this contest. I'm not just going into this thing blind." Customer then backs his way towards the exit, trying to stare down the barista on his way out. In the process of backing towards the exit, he backs into the door, which is being opened by a woman who's entering at the same time. He then spills his coffee and says loudly, "Now look what happened." Very, very frustrated. Sighs in exasperation. A nearby manager quickly grabs a new cup of coffee, finds a prepackaged pastry from a nearby display case, and goes straight to the customer. He says, "Please accept this gift on behalf of Coffee World. We'd appreciate it if you never came back here again." Customer then says, "Not if I win that survey contest. I was planning on getting that lifetime supply of coffee. By the way, when is the pumpkin window? I really wish you guys served that stuff year-round. It's great in the holidays, and I tell you, if it were July, I'd still have pumpkin coffee." And scene.